Bento? Yes, it's coming out now. Yeah, everything's been taken care of.
Yes, Jenny? Good. Send him right in.
Russ, how are you?
Fine, Vic. Good to see you. Sit down, please. I suppose you've seen this.
Yeah, the papers are having a field day with this one.
It's a rather delicate situation. I understand you worked with Dr. Bernard on the L7 project.
He was a brilliant scientist, but a hell of a security risk. He had a big mouth, liked publicity. We had to pull him off one of those talk shows during a commercial.
Vic, what do you know about G-gas?
Just that Bernard was working on the formula for the antidote. Do you think there's a connection there?
It doesn't make sense. The formula was on him when he was killed.
Could someone have gotten to it before the explosion?
Not according to the lab. It was definitely on him when he was blown up. But the incredible thing is, there was only one copy of it. And Dr. Bernard was the only one that knew the formula.
Bernard didn't discover the formula. Oh, no. No, he would have liked to have taken the credit, but he was actually perfecting the work of Professor Coleman.
Professor Coleman? I didn't know he worked on the project.
Well, not too many people do. He's working independently.
Well, who else knows about the formula?
Just Coleman. You want me to arrange security for him?
No, I'll take care of that. I've got other plans for you, Vic. I'd like you to find out who would have a motive to kill Dr. Bernard. Find out everything about his personal life. See if he was a gambler, or find out what kind of women he was involved with, that sort of thing. Here's a dossier on Bernard from our initial security check. Why don't you take it home and look it over and see what you can come up with?
Okay, I'll get back to you sometime tomorrow.
Oh, Vic. I'm putting another agent on this with you. Have you ever worked with Tony Gordon?
No.
One of our best operatives. I'll have the two of you meet tomorrow morning at your apartment, if that's all right. Yes, Jenny?
Your call from Andorra, Mr. Mantell.
Thank you, Jenny. I'll take it on my private line. And, oh, Jenny.
Yes, sir?
Take the rest of the day off.
Thank you.
However, there's been a complication. Professor Coleman knows the formula. No, no one else. Yes, I know, but there was no way I could have known about him. There will be absolutely no connection with his death and the antidote. I've made certain of that. But what should we do about Professor Coleman?
Up here!
I'm looking for 2713 Mills Road, and none of the streets have any names, and none of the houses have any numbers up here.
This is 2713. The number's on the box.
Are you Vic Gilbert?
Yeah.
Tony Gordon?
Oh, he's not here yet, but I'm expecting him any minute.
No, I'm Tony Gordon.
Oh, come on up. Come on in. Just made some fresh coffee. Would you like some?
Thank you. Do you have tea?
Sure, it'll just take me a minute. Make yourself comfortable. sorry. I didn't realize you were a woman. I guess I didn't figure this was going to be a very dangerous assignment.
You better call Van Pelt and tell me to someone else.
What do you mean?
I don't want you to feel obligated in working with a woman.
Obligated? I think it'd be fun. I think it'd...
I know what you mean.
No, you don't.
Listen, Mr. Gilbert, I worked very hard to get a job like this, so don't think I'm giving it up just because I'm another fickle woman.
I don't think anything of the sort. Well, here I am defending myself, and I don't know why. Wait a minute. You know, this isn't going to look very good in my report.
Oh, so now you're going to blackmail me into working with you?
Blackmail nothing. You don't have to work with me if you don't want to. But if you're that thin-skinned, then that's going in the report, too.
You know you're really disgusting.
Coming from you, that's a compliment. Look, before you go storming out of here, at least have your tea. Come on, we've got work to do. Sorry you had trouble finding the place. It happens all the time. Have you read Bernard's dossier?
I read it last night. It amazes me that he ever got security clearance.
What makes you say that?
There's no record of his activities between the winter of 46 and the summer of 47. It just says unemployed.
So what's so unusual about that?
He was in Mandorah, South America. Now, why did he put that? I don't know, but it seems strange that he omitted it.
You know what he was doing down there?
No, but I checked out Mandorah. They have a lot of American-operated diamond mines down there, and there are a lot of rumors about former Nazis involved with the government.
Yeah, fanatics down there hiding out, but so what?
That could mean something.
Look, before we start jumping to conclusions, let's nail down some facts. I've made up a list of Bernard's friends and associates.
Including Professor Coleman?
Now, what do you know about him?
I know that he was the real developer of the G-gas and the antidote.
I'm impressed. That happens to be one of this country's best-kept secrets. I'm not even going to ask how you found that one out.
Good. You didn't answer my question.
What question?
Are we going to interview Professor Coleman?
No.
Why not?
Van Pelt's taking care of that.
Are you going to compare his notes?
No, he's going to compare our notes. We're just gathering the information. His boys are going to do the analysis.
I still think we ought to interview him.
That's out. We'll start with Bernard's sister. She lives in Reseda. Then we can swing over to the El Camino Institute and talk to his assistant.
You make terrible tea.
I guess a man's place definitely isn't in the kitchen. Afternoon.
I still think Professor Coleman's our best bet.
I agree with you, but that's not our assignment.
Let's go see him. What could it hurt?
What are you trying to do? Get us canned?
Well, then I'll go see him myself.
Look, I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Well, I don't appreciate yours.
You know, it's not very pleasant having to pull rank on you all the time.
You're telling me. And we were getting along so well.
Let's keep it that way, huh?
Oh, it's getting late. Do you want me to take you back home?
Yeah, maybe we can get a better start in the morning.
Has wrecked its nervous system. G-gas kills humans in the same manner as DDT kills flies, who die by suffocation. A slight spray is sufficient to paralyze the brain. The gas is here illustrated in an open area, but it can make its way through the most minute openings and is virtually undetectable. One cannot see it, taste it, or smell it. It doesn't burn or irritate the skin. You die without ever knowing what hit you. Isn't there any shelters? Offer no immunity.
How far will it travel?
A small cylinder of gas, when released, will travel approximately 750 to 800 square miles, depending upon the wind.
Who else has this gas?
Many nations have it, but only we've recently completed the antidote.
What about the antidote?
Up to now, anthraquinone was the only known antidote. We've worked out and perfected one more powerful and with almost positive results. We call it PAM, pyridine 2-L-doxamine methiodine, or Formula D. It's top secret. Very few people outside of myself know of it. The loss or destruction of the formula for this antidote would mean complete annihilation of the world.
Professor Coleman.
Sorry, no one's allowed in here without a pass.
But I must see the professor. This will be utmost important. Please let me see the professor. Please, Professor.
Information regarding the de-antidote nerve gas, you'll have to wait for another briefing at the International Chemical Warfare Conference in Washington next week. Be any further questions? In that case, the meeting is over. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, Professor, will you be able to join us for dinner?
Sorry, Phil, I can't. How's the new job?
Fine. Except for Kathy calling me a cop.
She would. Oh, sorry. This is Frank Dvorak, my new assistant. This is Phil Day, the genius that married my older daughter.
Glad to meet you, Frank.
Did I hear you say you were a policeman, Mr. Day?
No, but my wife thinks the CID is just a big fancy police station. I'd better get home, John.
Bye, Phil.
Glad to meet you, Frank.
Your son-in-law seems very nice.
Well, he's a good man. Here, I'd like to have you check these figures for me. Coleman speaking.
We have your daughter, Suzanne. Do not contact the police. Go to her apartment.
Frank. Nothing. Suzanne, what's happened? Yes.
I don't know. I don't know, Professor. Isn't she here?
No.
I think I remember we were working on some sketches.
Yes?
And there was a knock. Suzanne went to the door. Then these two men came in and they sure beat me up. That's all I can remember.
Who were they? What did they want? Would you recognize them?
No. Never saw them before. I can't imagine what they want.
I've got to get to a phone and call the police.
There's a telephone at the corner, Professor. I'll go with you.
you do with him? Tie him up, put him in the back room. Hello. Is this Mr. Van Pelt? I know I'm not supposed to call you, sir, but I think we gave Professor Coleman an overdose. I don't know what to do. You're coming down here then? Okay. Let's get some air in this place. Hey!
Hello? Vic, this is Tony. You gotta come quick. The Nazis have taken Professor Coleman.
Where? Slow down.
5112 Harding Street, and hurry!
Where? Let's get it. Hey.
Drop that gun or you're dead. I said drop it.
Russ,
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Tony Gordon. How did you find out about this?
Get out of here, Vic. They're gonna kill you.
Tony!
You, Phil?
Oh.
Thank heaven. I was afraid it was my husband.
Let's not talk about that guy.
You drink.
You know, Mrs. Day, you have more effect on me than a mere drink.
Senor Day! Senor, please, I must speak with you.
What do you want?
Please, come into the car. It is very dangerous for you to be seen with me.
Dangerous?
Please, senor. Please, get into the car.
Come on, let's go.
Senor Day, do not make me do this. But it is of the utmost importance that I speak with you.
Where to? Does not matter. Drive anywhere.
Senor, they have taken him to my country, Mandora.
Oh, Phil, pull over to the side. Something's wrong.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
He's shot.
I am Theo. Please, do not call the police. Madge has shown this way. Friend, I...
Oh, Phil, he's dead. Now what?
Here, find out who he is.
Your father doesn't answer. He must have been telling the truth.
Nothing.
We'll leave him here.
I'm afraid we don't have much time for socializing, Mr. Sheriff.
More's a pity. The only people that come to Mondor's nowadays is us greedy businessmen. Seriously, though, it was nice flying with both of you. I'd like to give you a card, but I don't have any. But you can call me at my office at the Global Mining Corporation. Well, goodbye, ma'am.
Goodbye.
Bye, sir.
Darling, we were the only people on that plane besides Mr. Sheriff. You sure we're doing the right
It was pretty plain.
What's the matter, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Day, welcome to Mondores. I am Chief of Police Alenez. I'm here to see that you have transportation to your hotel.
We're honored. Thank you. But tell me, do all visitors get the royal welcome from the chief of police? Or are we special?
I'm just a poor policeman, senor. My orders are to take you and see that you are made comfortable. Please follow me.
That doesn't answer my question.
Follow me, please.
Everyone's so friendly.
Please follow me.
I see what you mean.
Pardon me. This will be your hotel. This? It's the only one we have. Follow me.
Adios, ahora.
We are just trying to make you comfortable, senora, that's all.
I think we must be their millionth visitor.
Follow me. The senor must be joking, of course. Julio here is no god. He sleeps too much. Andale. I hope you will be very comfortable. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Darling, what's going on here? What's happening?
These people have more to worry about here than one harebrained, Sorry. As far as your father's concerned, I'm not so confident. But that chief of police acted more like a bellboy. So he must be under orders from somebody way up.
Darling, what are you looking for?
Angel. This guy is terrific. Not only does he knock you out, he puts you to bed.
You're not so bad yourself, my friend. But don't give me all the credit. I had help.
You? A wife like this, who needs a girlfriend?
Oh, Phil.
Weren't you at the airport?
Yes, senor. I'm sorry for being so secretive, but it's necessary. I am called Camino.
That doesn't tell us.
Concerned that she stay alive. You see, she was used as bait to force Professor Coleman to come here.
My father? Do you know where he is?
Yes. He can't come here, but perhaps you will see him soon. At the airport, I put something in your pocket.
Book of matches?
That man in the car that was...
Matches shown this way in Dos Palabras mean friend. If anything happens to me, go to Dos Palabras immediately.
What about my father? Why can't he come here?
Senora. With a small Nazi movement. No great attention was paid to it at first.
Nazis? Surely a few fanatics can't upset the world.
Senor Day. It happened before. There was a fanatic who upset the world a great deal. To do it again.
Yes, to do what?
What do you mean, again?
It all started on the 1st of May, 1945. The regular program was interrupted with an announcement. The voice said, "We have a grave and important announcement to make. The Reichsführer Adolf Hitler is dead." Before he died, he appointed Grand Admiral Dönitz as successor. In a few minutes, senor, the people heard the voice of their new leader. Admiral Dönitz said to them, "I speak to you in this solemn hour as the successor to our Reichsführer Adolf Hitler, who died this afternoon fighting heroically at the head of his troops in Berlin." large part of the world rejoiced at the news. Berlin fell, and the war in Europe was over. But the whispers began at once. Is Hitler really dead, they asked. Charred bodies had been found that were alleged to be Hitler and Eva Braun, but a lot of rumors had to be checked out. Nothing was left to chance. Through a good deal of manipulation and help, my brother Theo had free access. The rumor was that Hitler was getting his daily shots of hormones from a battery of doctors. But the truth was worse than that. He had a tremendous fear of death and created a succession of Mr. H's. There were attempted assassinations. None of the assassinations failed to kill someone. But not Mr. H. He practically never appeared in public, and the legend that he was indestructible started to grow. Then the war turned. At the same time, his best medical advisors were being forced to their greatest efforts. Mr. H was convinced that they could give him perpetual life. Nothing had been left to chance. All who had participated in the experiment were eliminated. The end came quickly. My brother Theo was severely injured, but he didn't die, and he never forgot what he saw that day in the bunker. As the news grew hopeless and the bomb fell on that bunker, several people were cremated, but not Mr. H. He had already been perpetuated, and the long planned and easy escape was carried out.
Hitler alive. It's incredible.
I didn't say that, Senora. I said he is not dead.
This is too fantastic to believe.
You must believe me. Please, I need your help.
This is like some kind of a bad joke.
Senor Day, was the dead man in that car a bad joke? He was my brother, the same who was in Berlin in 1945. He went to you for help.
But why me? What can I do? What is it they want so badly?
They have the gas. They want to destroy the professor's antidote. Wait a minute. That's a signal. See? Sí, gracias.
What's wrong?
Vasquez. Remember him well. At times he is called the assassin. Be very careful. I repeat, be very careful, that I'll be near when you need me.
Gracias.
I wonder if we're still being followed.
Isn't everyone? Oh, look, darling. Do you have a coin? If we're lucky, we could come back here for our second honeymoon.
Darling, you have the wrong town. Wish you hadn't bought these things.
Too late now. It's all ours.
Doing your party, senor? Yeah. Better make it 3.
Phil.
You're from the States, aren't you?
See, Cleveland, Ohio.
Be careful, they're breakable.
What are you doing down here?
Well, it wasn't my fault. Those cats had long guns, and David Garrick was no help at all. Let's have some salto patras. This place really swears.
Dos salto patras y uno,
Senor, let me order for you. Dos salsa patras, scotch and water.
This sounds like a silly question, Cha-Cha-Cha. But are you all right?
You better glum this hub of yours. He's getting saltier by the peck.
Glum this hub?
Now listen to me, Suzanne. This is very important. What did those guys look like who kidnapped you?
Like the craziest.
No.
Wouldn't hurt me if I behaved.
Shaved cats.
You know, guys with crew cuts. They'd draped me over a bird before I knew I was here. Monty fixed me up in a hotel and said I could run and play as long as I called nobody back home. Never glim a pony in the town?
Anything distinctive about these guys besides their hairdo?
Well, now that you mention it, they did talk kind of funny.
Germans.
You dug it deep. Germans.
Wipe off the glasses and the ashtrays, right?
You'd better not.
Darling, please, senor. You must go. I will be all right.
Maria, Maria, you badly hurt?
Si.
Sorry, Senor Day, but you are under arrest.
But my wife and her sister were kidnapped under your eyes, and you're arresting me. What for?
For the murder of Carlos Vasquez, Inspector of Police.
But what about my wife?
I don't know.
Well, then help me find her.
I'm sorry, but you are under arrest.
I didn't even know that man. I don't even have a gun.
Llévelo al coche.
What kind of a police chief are you anyway?
I'm a very good police chief. I always obey orders, most of the time. Under.
Where is this jail? Now look, chief of police or no chief of police, if I don't get some answers soon, I'm going to start a revolution of my own.
Please, senor, let us have no trouble. There's been too much violence already. Country, senor. This way, please.
Kathy! Oh, I thought they had shot you. Okay, break it up.
What happened?
Well, did they give you a face?
They killed Vasquez. That's what you mean.
Senor Day, His Excellency, Presidente Juan Padua wishes to speak to you. Excellency, may I present Senor Day?
It's an honor to meet you, Senor Day. I have found your wife and her sister charming.
You're very kind, I'm sure. But I'm wondering why you've had us brought here.
That you know.
No.
I'm still wondering why you've had us brought here.
Senor Day, you must understand, you are in Mandores, and here in our country we have very strict laws.
Yes, but my wife and myself have done nothing wrong.
Oh, neither have I.
You may go. There is a matter of a murder in the cafe.
Now look, you know perfectly well we had nothing to do with that. Why did you bring us here, really?
Very well, Senor Day, I will tell you. You have become a part of our plan, however unwilling. In a matter of hours, we will begin the conquest of the world. You may go. Come, I'll show you.
That isn't the reason we were brought here.
No, Senor, he wasn't. Here. 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 And here. We have cells ready to attack. Others have been built in every continent.
Including the United States. I hope you've been comfortable at your hotel room. Mine stinks. How are you, miss? We haven't had the pleasure formally. Tom Sharon's in a choice of words, Mr. Day. Let's just say I have a certain amount of interest here in the mines in Mesa Blanca. A businessman's interest. Other than that, I'm as much of an outsider as you. In fact, more than an outsider. However, I trust and believe in our Presidente here and want to help him do as much as I can to better his country.
If you're expecting any help from me, you got the wrong man.
I don't think so, Mr. Day.
Alanes, take them.
Guardia! Pick them all below.
So we
We are under arrest.
Professor, are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. Oh, those lights. I'm still worth more alive to him than dead.
How did they get you here?
They came and got David and me as we were leaving. But I won't tell them anything.
Dad, it's my fault. I'm sorry. I never thought that they would ever...
Now that you are all here, we will try another approach.
Oh, David, I feel so sorry for you.
Your pity is misplaced, Miss Coleman. Our plans will go forward with or without your willing cooperation. In a matter of hours, the world will belong to us.
Your giant bombs, your huge armies will be dust in front of us. If you cooperate, you won't be harmed.
So you're the superior ones. The slappers of women, the torturers of old men. You sit in a crumbling castle dependent on Professor Coleman's formula. You really can't be sure how many others know his antidote, can you?
You're bluffing, Mr. Day. Do you think any of this anything but incidental? I will show you what you're struggling against. I will show you the ruler of the world. You'll come with us.
Thank you.
Those palavras. Where did you get this, Professor?
I don't remember. Oh, yes. One of the young guards gave them to me just before you got here.
Guard?
Yes.
It's worth a chance, then.
What's worth a chance?
Try for a break. Listen, some of these people here must be on our side. The trick is to stay out of the way of those that aren't. Listen, this may be our chance. Now be quiet. Try me a little later, honey. Let's get out of here now.
Very good work, Senor Day.
It was the craziest swing anyway.
I did not judge you wrong, senor. I knew you were a man to be watched.
You're trying to rush me for this gun, senor. It's not necessary.
Please, Senor Day, take it. You may need it. Please believe me. My people and I are as much prisoners in our country as you are. My family has been broken by these men. One son murdered. The other hiding in the darkness, denied for his own safety. One more thing, senor. You were brought here for your own safety. Vasquez meant to kill him at the cafe.
Well, Camino wasn't kidding.
Camino, he's my son.
Your son?
See? Now, you must hurry. I have 2 cars waiting outside. The drivers have been dismissed.
2 cars?
See?
He's right. We stand a better chance if we break up into 2 separate groups. That way, one of us at least might make it to the Dos Palabras for help.
See? Hurry, senor, hurry. We must go through. I think the guards will still obey me.
No matter what happens, Excellencia, they won't take you.
Gracias, Alanis.
Chances. The Presidente and I will take a different route to Dos Palabras. Senor Day, you stay to the main highway.
All right, but the professor and I had better stick together. Kathy, you and Suzanne go with Allie Ness, the President.
Oh, no. I'm going with you.
One of these days, you're going to get into trouble. All right, let's go.
They let us through the gate?
I am the Presidente.
Idiot! I told you to go.
Yes, sir.
Attention. Attention. Operation G goes into effect immediately. I repeat, Operation G goes into effect immediately.
2 German generals are flying here tonight to meet Dvorak at the Caranya Caves. They've been planning the conquest of the world for 18 years. Now that thing says that the time has come.
Better hurry, Excellencia.
All personnel will assemble in Corridor D in 5 minutes. I repeat, Corridor D in 5 minutes. You are not in uniform. Operation G has begun.
Now, look, I'm getting just a little sick and tired
There
of your...
is no fatigue when the Fuhrer gives an order. You will obey like everyone else.
I'm not in the army.
You stupid fool. Did you really think you were better than the rest?
Has he been prepared?
Yes, sir.
You have duplicate apparatus in the car.
Everything is ready, sir.
Mein Führer, everything is as you ordered. The truck with the soldiers has been loaded. The gas is ready in its cylinders. You will see your great victory, mein Führer. That I promise you.
Martin! Martin!
Take him to the car.
I wish you were with them, Casey. I'd feel a lot better.
Maybe you'd feel a lot better, darling, but I wouldn't. Oh, Phil, someone's following us.
Never get rid of him in this. Let's ditch.
Flashlight, Casey, so keep low.
Come on, we only got a couple blocks to go.
Come on, Phil. Make it easier on Kathy.
That's David.
Rat, to think of all this.
Time is getting short. I don't intend to be here at midnight. I know where you are.
What's the use, Phil? At exactly 12:15, everyone in this town will be dead. Now, we need this area for our base of operations. After 2 containers of G-gas are opened, you know what will happen. I don't want to have to shoot you, Phil. We want you to come with us. We could just leave you here.
Luger shoots 8 bullets. I'm going to try to get that last one. Stay here.
No!
I guess you're out of bullets now, David.
Not exactly, Phil.
It was a lucky shot.
the mess, amigo?
Fortunately, before he died, he told us they were going to release the gas in the town at midnight.
Yes, we know that. Professor Coleman and my father are over at Dos Palabras. We better get out of here.
Yes, we've got to hurry to Caranya Caves. If we're lucky, we should make it within an hour. Take your wife to the cars.
Come on, darling. It's all right.
Oh, Julio, llévalo a la plaza.
You said we'd meet David first. You promised.
We are going to the plaza. He will be there. Something has gone wrong. There's no one in the plaza. Where have they gone? Stop here.
Killed him. You've killed my son.
That will be enough of that childish sniveling, Sharon. The Americans killed him.
No. You killed me. You want to kill everything. Because you know that's the only way you can rule the world. If you were the last man on earth, you and that evil thing killed my son.
Can't you drive any faster? The roads are completely deserted, mein Führer. Since the Americans escaped, the world may know of our plans, but it is too late for them. Generals will arrive by midnight. Before morning, the gas will be released as you ordered. Listen, we'll have to go the rest of the way on foot. There's only one road to the rendezvous point. We know it'll be watched. So follow me. Go this way. Now, just over the hills are the caves. We'll be a few hundred meters above the place where General Turner's plane will land.
Won't there be any soldiers?
With a weapon like G-gas, what need have they of soldiers? Come on.
Pablo and I will go down near the landing. That plane should be here soon. Vámonos, Pablo.
Sí, vámonos. Buena suerte.
Gracias.
Johnny, please be careful.
What time is it?
11:50.
Sounds like the plane. I hope they don't spot Camilo and Pablo.
No soldiers, huh?
We have the grenades. Against soldiers, they are old-fashioned but effective. I hope you know how to use yours, Senor Day. Plane should land about there. To make my way down through that cave. I know it's back way.
Camino can get the soldiers. Pablo can get the plane. Somebody's got to get Borak. I guess it's up to me, Casey.
There's been a change in plans, Mansuda. We'll go to the town and release the gas ourselves.
a million, my friend. Without you, this new piece...
Oh, Susie, we thought it was you. Where are you? Where? She's in Camino's bedroom.
She's where?
Oh, no, where? How did it happen? I mean, when did you...
Good, let's...
How about changing your name today?
Like, what did you have in mind, Mrs. Day?
Like, what comes after day?
Oh?